going on, guys? It's Chick here, back with another YouTube video, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 3 helmet sets that are coming out March 1st. 75327. This is Luke's helmet, which is a huge surprise to me. I thought this was going to be the worst of the helmets out of the 3, but surprisingly, it's the best one, which is awesome. There you can see they have the plaque, obviously. They have his chin strap. Again, these are all 3 of these. You can actually go pre-order them right now on lego.com. All 3 of these are coming out March 1st. I don't care for any of these. I'm just getting this video out there. I'm going to pass on these 3 helmets. I've never been a big fan of the helmets. I mean, if they're more for display, which I'm really not. I'm more of the actual, like, the sets with the minifigures. So these are easy pass for me. But if you want to go get them, you can. March 1st. Go pre-order them right now. This is Luke's helmet, Red 5 helmet. But it's a really cool helmet. I got to admit, this is probably one of the better helmets that we've gotten so far. Definitely, this is the best one for the March 1st wave. And like I said, I thought this was going to be the worst one. I couldn't see how they would pull it off. But surprisingly, they pulled it off. And it's a really cool helmet. They use some trans orange pieces for like the goggles and stuff, printed and pieces. I think probably some sticker pieces as well. Just overall, a really cool helmet. Again, these are all going to be costing $60, so reasonable price, I guess, for helmets. But yeah, if you want to go pick this up, again, it's a really cool helmet, just not for me, not my kind. But again, it's really cool. I like what LEGO's doing. They're expanding the helmets, the helmet line, getting some new helmet sets out there. Variety is always good for LEGO. But again, like I said, these are not for me. I'm not a helmet person, but if you want these, obviously you can go on lego.com and pre-order them right now, March 1st, like I said. So this is the Luke Skywalker Red 5 helmet. But yeah, that's really about it. I mean, you got the chin strap, obviously. I think there is also the comm piece where he talks, like the microphone little piece that extends out. He can talk to, you know, whoever, I guess, the other pilots. I don't know who he's going to be talking to, but anyways, there's that. But yeah, that's really all about it. And then here we can get another really good image of that. You can see the plaque has Lego Star Wars Luke Skywalker. There's that chin strap and then that little microphone piece that extends out. But yeah, there's really not much to it. And what I found interesting was the Batman helmet set, the cowl that they did. I think they actually used clear pieces, but here I think they used black instead. So a different approach, but I actually prefer this route better than the trans clear pieces, which they did for Batman. I think it looks better here. But yeah, and overall, a great helmet set. If you're gonna be picking it up, $60. All 3 of these, March 1st, like I said. But yeah, you can see like the different disc pieces, like those that have the printing on them, the Rebellion logo at the top, some stripes, all those different logos and stuff. It's a really cool set for helmet collectors out there that like their helmets. This is probably going to be for you. All 3 of these probably for me. Easy pass. Again, I'm not a helmet person. I'm more of a actual set person with the actual minifigures. So, but hey, if you want this, go pre-order it now. $60. And again, I'm just really surprised they were able to pull this helmet off. It's a really good helmet set. I really like the orange translucent pieces that they used there. I think that works really, really well. And all the different printing pieces that they used. Just everything about it. The printing, all that stickers and stuff. Just overall, a really good set. And I'm happy that we have this as an actual LEGO set. I think a lot of people are definitely going to be happy to get this one and pick it up and add it to your helmet collection. You can add it to your Darth Vader and Scout Trooper and all the other helmets that have been released, you know. But that's really about it. But I also want to mention before we get on to the next helmet, I love just the curvature, the different pieces that they use towards the top. I love that. Just the edging and just everything, how they were able to pull it off. It just is spot on. Just everything about this just works. And it like I said, I thought this was going to be the one that looked the worst out of the 3. But surprisingly, it's the best out of the 3, which is really shocking that they were able to pull this one off. But But yeah, that's really about it for this helmet set. Let's move on to the next one. This is the Mandalorian helmet. Set 75328. Again, this is probably another very exciting one. This one is really cool. I love it. The Mandalorian, obviously, this is long overdue. We should have gotten this earlier, but here we are now. Finally get it. But it's a really cool set. The Mandalorian, this is probably going to sell well. Got the Mandalorian plaque down there. You can see the full helmet. Again, it's mostly similar to Boba Fett's helmet. The only difference is the actual middle piece, like the black strip that goes down. This one is bigger. It's thicker than Boba Fett's. Boba Fett's was thinner. And I find that to be very weird. It doesn't work for me. It looks weird when you're looking at it from this angle. It just makes it look too big and makes it look off, which is a little bit disappointing. And actually, it's the opposite. Mando's helmet, the stripe is supposed to be thinner, and Boba's is supposed to be thicker. But they switched it here, which is inaccurate, that's a shame. I thought they were going to use a lot of chrome pieces as well, but apparently there is some chrome pieces, but they used mostly light gray, which still works. I mean, that works. It's fine. But yeah, just that stripe down the middle just doesn't... It looks weird with that. I wish it was a little bit thinner. I think it would have looked so much better if they'd gone the thinner route, but there's nothing we can do about it. But yeah, I think this one is going to be a great seller, obviously, because it's Mandalorian themed. A lot of people are probably going to be picking this set up. Again, it's a really good set. Basically, it's Boba Fett's helmet, but a little bit different because it's Mando's, obviously. But yeah, that's really it. And then we got the logo on the top with the Mandalorian there, and then there's that logo he's got. But yeah, this is a really good set. Again, $60, releasing March 1st. Like I said, you can all pre-order these three right now. But yeah, overall, this is a really good set. I recommend it, definitely, if you're a helmet collector. I'm not, obviously, like I've said multiple times now. But if you want it, go pre-order it now. This, I think a lot of people are probably going to go pick this one up, especially because it's Mandalorian. And rightfully so. Mandalorian's popular. It's probably one of the best TV shows we've gotten from Star Wars. It might even be one of the best. It definitely is one of the best. Some may argue that it is the best. That's a topic for a different day. Let's just say that. I would argue Clone Wars is better, but that's just my opinion. People can disagree, obviously. But here we get a better view of the helmet itself. Again, I liked the curvature that they used. Just how they were able to pull this off. The helmet sets. How they are able to make the curvature pieces and everything fit. Just how they... And it's hard. It's really hard. And it just amazes me how they were able to pull these helmet sets off and make them look so good. Props to Lego. I mean, they pulled it off. And just the people that designed these, hats off to them. I mean, these are really good sets. But like I said, the stripe is what's bothering me. The stripe down the middle is way too big. It's way too thick. It needs to be a lot thinner. I think if it was a lot thinner, it would look so much better. But unfortunately, it's thicker, which makes it look off. Makes it look too chunky, in my opinion. You may disagree. You might find it not to be bothered. You might say, oh, it doesn't bother me. But, for me personally, for my taste, it bothers me. I don't like the look of it. I think majority of people agree, but there might be some that disagree. But again, that stripe down the middle should be a lot thinner, like Boba Fett's helmet, what they did. What also shocking, like I said, I thought they were going to do all chrome, but they did do chrome, but just majority of it is light gray, with some chrome thrown in there. But it's still a good helmet, don't get me wrong. It's a good set. Again, I just think that stripe down the middle is what kills it for me, and that's very unfortunate that the stripe is that big. But yeah, so that was Luke's helmet that we previously saw. This is Mando's helmet. And then the last helmet we're going to be taking a look at is arguably the worst out of the three, which is very unfortunate because I thought this one was going to be one of the better ones, but it's the worst one, which is very unfortunate. And we're going to get into that right now, which is the Dark Trooper helmet. 75343. And then just kind of thinking about it, just how bad it looks. Just taking my time to process everything. Oh, it's bad, dude. It's really bad. It's a shame because this helmet had the potential to be a really good set, and unfortunately it did not live up to its expectation. And let's focus here. Nice printing. It's a good helmet from the halfway point down. The bottom part of it with the red eyes, the translucent red pieces that they used for the helmet is really good. It looks really, really good. It's the top portion of the helmet that throws it for me and just ruins everything, which is a shame because this had the potential, like I said, to be a really good helmet set. And unfortunately, they didn't deliver. And I think the problem is, like I said, the bottom half looks fantastic. It's the top half. And I think it's the studs that throw it off for me. It just doesn't work. The studs, because the helmet is supposed to be smooth and clean, and they use studs, which just, it doesn't work. It makes it look weird. And that's really a shame because I think this had the potential to be one of the better helmet sets out of this wave, and it's actually the worst out of the wave, which is a shame. But yeah, like I said, the top half kills it. It's really unfortunate. The bottom half is good, but I think just this set in general is not going to sell well. I mean, it might sell a little bit well because it's the Dark Trooper, and Dark Troopers are popular, but I personally don't think it's going to sell for the look. I think the look is going to bug a lot of people, and people are not going to want to pick this up, which is very unfortunate. I think if this set was done right, it would sell well, but I don't think it's going to sell as well as it probably should have sold. And there's the Dark Trooper logo and everything on the box. But yeah, I mean, it's really just a shame that LEGO just could not deliver on this set. And we're going to get a closer look at the actual helmet itself, a better overview and everything. And here it is right now. Obviously, you got your plaque down below. And I always love the plaques. The plaques and everything, how they build the stand. That's awesome. But unfortunately, just this set could not deliver. And that's really a shame because I was looking forward to the set, even though I'm not a helmet collector. I was really looking forward to seeing how they could pull this one off. And unfortunately, they just could not do it right. They couldn't do it justice, which is just a shame. But yeah, that's really a shame. I'm kind of just really disappointed. Really, it's a shame that they just couldn't pull it off. I think if the top part was all tiles and more smooth pieces, I think it would have been better. Or maybe they had to adjust some stuff. If they can adjust the look of it a little bit, I think that would have helped definitely. But unfortunately, they just didn't do that. And as a result, the product is not the best that it could be. Which is a shame, really is. Because, again, like I said, the bottom portion of it looks fantastic. I love it. It looks like the Dark Trooper. It's that top portion, like, again, I said, it just really throws it off for me. And it just looks weird. It doesn't. Which, it's a shame, like I said, multiple times. But, I mean, it's there if you want it. If you want to get these 3 helmet sets, $60. You can go pre-order it on Lego.com. And then we obviously got the Dark Trooper Attack set, the $30 set with the hooded Luke and the 3 Dark Troopers, which I'm going to be doing my reaction, the full images on that set. And we got leaked images of the Boba Fett's / Bib Fortuna's Palace, which those 2 sets are the most hype out of the March wave. Those 2 sets I'm most excited for. I cannot wait to get my hands on those and review those for you guys. But today we're taking a look at the 3 helmet sets. Yeah, this has been my review of the images for these 3 LEGO Star Wars helmet sets: the Dark Trooper, the Mandalorian, and the Luke Skywalker Red 5 helmet. Let me know what you guys think about these sets down in the comments below. And which ones you're going to be picking up. If you're going to be picking up all 3 of them, if you're just going to skip them like me, I'm going to skip them. Or if maybe you're just going to get 1 or 2 of them. Just let me know down in the comments what you think about these sets. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Again, please like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. But guys, thank you all for watching. This has been GFET Jake signing off. Peace. Have a good one. Later, guys. Take care.